Hello everyone, welcome to Legacy IAS. So today we will be dealing with a new type of question that we are seeing in UPSC. That is, it is asked that profit and loss. Now, when profit or loss is given in terms of cost price or selling price. Okay, so usually something is given to you that profit is of 100 rupees, 200 rupees or loss is of 50 rupees. Like this it is given to you. Now, in these type of questions, profit or loss is given in terms of cost price or selling price. Example, see this profit, let's say some person bought 20 pence and sold those 20 pence. Then it will be given that the profit he gained from it was equivalent to cost price of 6 pence. Similarly, it can also give you that the loss that he incurred by buying 20 pence and selling 20 pence at some price was equivalent to selling price of 2 pence. That means randomly profit and loss are being given in terms of cost price and selling price. After that they will ask you what is the profit percent, loss percent or the values of cost price and selling price. We will see it how you solve questions like these. Okay, let's get started. Yeah, this is the first question. What it says, after selling 25 articles, a shopkeeper earns profit equal to cost price of 5 articles. Okay, now selling 25 articles, shopkeeper earns a profit, see profit equal to cost price of 5 articles. If he bought articles of total 800, then he will have sold it for. This is the question. Now how do you do it? See, you are selling 25 articles and then the profit is the cost price of 5 articles. The process is very simple. You can remember it like this only. You remember that let cost price of one article be, you can assume it to be 1 rupees also, that is one method, or you can assume it to be CP. So I assume that cost price of 1 pen is CP, not the total cost price of all the pens and all that. Cost price of one article or one pen, whatever is given here. So cost price of one article is CP. Similarly, selling price of one article be SP. Correct? Once you see this CP and SP, that is for 1 and 1. Now you can write it very easily. Now see, there is profit. That means in this transaction he is making a profit. Now profit is equals to what? Profit is equals to selling price minus cost price. But this will be selling price overall and this will be cost price overall. That is not for one pen or one article. This is not for one article. The profit is in the whole transaction. That is in the buying and selling of 25 articles. What is his profit or loss? That we will have to calculate. So profit is equals to selling price overall minus cost price overall. Now see, overall selling price will be what? If one has the selling price of SP, then 25 is being bought or sold, correct? Bought or sold will be same. 25 articles, if I am a shopkeeper, I buy 25 articles, I also sell 25 articles. Now, so this becomes 25 SP minus cost price overall is what? If cost price of one article is CP, then of 25 is 25 CP, simple. Then profit is given to be, profit is equal to cost price of 5 articles. Cost price of 5 articles. So profit becomes 5 times CP. That's it. Understood? Now you send 25 here, it becomes 30 CP is equals to 25 SP. This gives you SP by CP. You can cancel this out. This will go 5 times, this will go 6 times. I am dividing it by 5. Now CP I send here, 5 I send here. So this becomes SP by CP becomes 6 by 5. Once you get SP by CP, what is asked? It is asked then he will have sold it for. That is, he is asking you selling price. Now you have this ratio. Now it becomes easy. So SP by CP is 6 by 5. Now, what is the value that is given to you? Total money that he spent in buying is 800. So, that becomes his cost price. So, 800. Selling price you don't know. Assume it to be X. How many times this will go? This will go 1 time and 160. Now, 160 into 6 will give me 960. This is the value of X or selling price overall that we were trying to find. Understood? Now, so this becomes 960. Now, next question. Yeah, next try this. By selling 72 articles, the loss incurred is equals to selling price of 8 articles. What is the loss percentage? Similar we have to do. Okay. Now, the only point of difference that we have is here we are having loss, and loss is given in terms of selling price of 8 articles. Correct? Now, let us see this. Selling of 72 articles. Now, okay, some things would be same, like let cost price of one article is CP and let selling price of one article is SP. This will be same. Now, according to the question, he is suffering from loss. Correct? So, loss will be equal to what? Loss is actually cost price minus selling price. Correct? In case of loss, total cost price will be more than total selling price. Now, but this is what? Loss is in overall. So, this is overall cost price minus overall selling price. Understood? Now, once you get this, you write the value of cost price overall will be what? Total transaction is in 72 articles. That means if one is costing CP, then this will be 72 CP minus selling price overall will be what? 72 SP. If one cost SP, then 72 will cost 72 SP. Now, loss becomes what? What is the loss percentage? So, loss becomes what? The loss incurred is equal to the selling price of 8 articles. Selling price of 8 articles. So, this becomes 8 times selling price. That's it. Now, you are asked loss percentage. Before that, we will try to find SP by CP. So, this comes here. This becomes 80 SP is equals to 72 CP. 80 SP is equals to 72 CP. So, this becomes, this goes 10 times, this goes 9 times by 8. So, this becomes SP by CP is equals to 9 by 10. SP by CP is 9 by 10. Now, what you can tell about loss by CP? Loss by CP will be what? Cost price is same 10. Loss is there. So, 10 minus 9 will give you 1. Correct? So, this becomes 1 by 10. L by CP. Now, if this is 1 by 10, what is the percentage equivalent? You can multiply this with 100, then also you will get 10. Otherwise, 1 by 10, you know what this? This is 10%. So, there is loss of 10% that he is facing. Understood? Simple? Okay. Now, let us do one more question. Yeah, let us do this. You can pause and try. This is a very easy question. What it says, the selling price of 20 items is same as cost price of 25 items. Find profit or loss percent. Okay, this is not profit by loss percent. Either he is having profit or loss. Okay, so this is selling price of 20 items. Now see, selling price of 20 items is same as cost price of 25 items. Now, same thing is there. CP is cost price of one item and selling price or SP is selling price of one item. Then it is given that selling price of 20 items. Selling price of 20 items will be what? If selling price of one item is SP, then selling price of 20 items is 20 SP. Now, is the same as means what? Is same as means equal to. cost price of 25 items. Cost price of 25 items. Now if one cost CP, 25 will cost 25 CP. So you already got the equation. So this becomes 20 SP is equals to 25 CP. How many times this will go? By 5, 4 and 5. So this becomes SP by CP is equals to 5 by 4. Correct? So this becomes SP by CP is equals to 5 by 4. That means clearly you can write P by CP. Why P by CP not L by CP? Because selling price is clearly coming out to be more than cost price. That means there is profit. So profit by CP becomes, this is 4 and 5 minus 4 is 1. So 1 by 4, this becomes equivalent to 25%. That's it. So this is the profit that he will be getting. Understood? Simple? Then let's do another. Yeah, this is a previous year question from UPSC 2030. Let's do this. Okay, same thing we have to do, nothing more, nothing less. What it says, on selling 144 bicycles, John lost the selling price of 6 bicycles. His loss percent. Okay, very simple. Transaction is happening in this 144 bicycles. Now, I assume that one bicycle costs CP, one bicycle sells at SP. Correct? Same as we were assuming before. Now it says that on selling 144 bicycles, John lost the selling price of 6 bicycles. That means he is losing something. Now, loss is equals to what? Loss is equals to cost price will be more minus selling price, but this is overall and this is also overall. Now you already know. Now loss is given to be lost the selling price of 6 bicycles, so this will be 6 SP. Selling cost price overall will be 144 bicycles are being bought and sold, so this will be 144 CP, and similarly selling will be 144 SP. Correct? Simple. Then you can send SP here, so this becomes 150 SP is equals to 144 CP. How many times this will go? The difference between them is 6. Maybe it is divisible by 6. Is it? Yes. You know 25 into 6 is 150. So just divide it by 6. How many times this will go? This will go 25 times with 6, and this will obviously go 1 time less, that is 24. So from here you can get SP by CP is equals to 24 by 25. Clearly SP came out to be less than CP, as it should have. Why? Because John was losing money. Correct? So this comes out to be 24 by 25. Now you need to find loss percentage, that is L by CP. Now CP is 25, loss will be what? 24 and 25, what's the difference? 1. So this becomes 1 by 25. But now we need to tell it in terms of percentage. So what we do, if we have L by CP, I need to calculate in terms of percentage. What I will do? Multiplication by 100. Simple. You multiply it by 100. How many times this will go? 1 time and 4 times. So your answer becomes 4% loss. This is the loss that John is getting on this total transaction of 144 bicycles. Okay? Okay. That's it for this lecture. You must have understood the process. You can do all similar questions like this. Just loss or profit you have to write. If it is loss, then it will be CP overall minus SP overall. If it is profit, it will be selling price overall minus cost price overall. Otherwise, this is same. One bicycle cost be CP, one bicycle selling price be SP, and then you solve it. SP by CP you first find out, and after that you can get to P by CP or L by CP. That is what is asked. Okay, thank you.